Hey, what's going on? If you want to get a complete system that makes melting fat easy and is 100% automated, then I want you to go to the link that's on the bottom of your page right now. YouTube doesn't let me make that link clickable, so you're actually gonna have to type it into your browser, or I also put the copy of the link in the description, so you can click on that or type it into your browser. All right. For now, enjoy the video, and after you're done with this.
All right, what's up, guys? So throughout this first module, this first week, we're taking you throughout every single section, right? We started off with, giving you the big picture and really the big idea behind this program that we created, what makes this better than everything else that's out there, what really is going to increase the probability of everybody who goes through this of, getting incredible and quick and lasting sustainable results. We talked about the mindset, kind of like the inner game, some philosophy type stuff, some theory. We give you some how-to in terms of nutrition, in terms of what to eat, when to eat, what kinds of mistakes to avoid, and now we're going to talk about really the biggest, one of the biggest secrets to burning pure fat fast. Okay,
and really easy. There's a lot of people. Start off really hard. They work out. They go to insane workouts. They do the gym and they break their body down. They can't get up the next day. And that's not what we want you to do. That's not what we're going to tell you to do. And really, we're going to start you off really slow. And you're never going to need to do crazy workouts and get yourself insanely sore to get fit. Get that automatic six pack.
Exactly. Everything we're going to give you here is high leverage activities. And what I mean by that, to give you a metaphor, is when let's say you get a flat tire and you go ahead and you jack up your car, right? You're lifting how much does a car weigh? Average car weigh?
4,000 pounds.
4,000 pounds. So you're lifting 4,000 pounds by going like that, really, really, really easily, or a little spinning, whatever one you got, right? So
I got the automatic one.
You got the auto one?
Yeah,
that's good.
That's what we're doing right now.
I got you. It's a good little subliminal thing. So what we're doing is we're exerting a little bit of energy and getting a massive result. We're raising a 4,000 pound car. So this is very similar. We're doing a very easy thing, whether it's keeping craving crusher, the six pack piece of paper, everything that we give you is like jacking up a car where it doesn't require that much energy. You're getting a drastic result. And so what I really want to do is I want to talk about the biggest mistakes I see a lot of my friends making when they're doing an exercise and they're trying to lose weight. For example, I had a friend who could never lose those last 5 to 10 pounds, right?
So the hard part.
Yeah. So those last 5 pounds where you're really able to see the bottom six pack, and you really start to get the slit in the middle. And you really lean out. It's not done by exercising harder or going at it faster, raising up the intensity. It's about being smarter and being more strategic. It's not about exerting more effort or more energy. I want you to spend your effort in your job, with your family, with your friends, whatever you enjoy how to do. So this trick in this video is very simple, right? I had a friend. He's like, man, how do you lose that last little bulge or whatever it is, however many pounds you gotta lose? This is gonna help you, right? This is especially for everybody. To be honest with you, it's gonna help you melt pure fat quick. And he would tell me that he works out so hard, he runs all these miles, he hikes up hills, and I was like, okay, so what are you eating before your workout? He's like, oh, I have this juice smoothie, and I'm like, oh, what do you put in there? I put banana, I put berries, I put blah blah blah, and it turns out that his smoothie had about 120 grams of sugar, right? So throughout, he drinks his 120 grams of sugar, and then he goes for a super hike where he's hiking for 4 hours. And what do you think his body is using for energy? Do you think he's using his stored fat or the sugar that he just drank? Sugar is a lot easier for your body to break down and use for energy. So he's using the pure sugar that he just drank for instant energy. But he's sweating, he's struggling, he's killing his joints, killing his muscles, and he's sore the next day. And I can burn more pure fat than him in 20 minutes than he can from a crazy 4-hour hike.
Barely sweating
after he has that 120 gram pure sugar smoothie that's all fruit and supposed to be healthy. So the technique, we already covered the nutrition, we covered the inner game. Now we're going to go into the exercise technique. Very high leverage. The highest leverage technique I think I can give you is to wake up in the morning and before you have anything, just go for a walk. Okay, what this is going to do is, you've been fasting, a lot of people don't think breakfast is It stands for breaking a fast. So while you were sleeping, you've been fasting all night, and before you have breakfast, before you break your fast, go for a small 20-30 minute walk. And I'm not just walking. While I'm walking, either doing my positive rituals, where I'm either like visualizing my goals, or I'm listening to good content, or audiobooks, whatever it is you want to do. You want to talk on the phone, whatever it is that you want to do during that morning walk, listen to music. But what this walk is going to do is it's going to allow you to burn pure body fat, because you've been fasting, you have nothing in your stomach, and when you go on a small walk, light walk, it allows your body to break down your stored fat for energy. A lot of people don't know that really intense exercise, really your body will tear down muscle if you don't have your glycogen storage filled, which is the glycogen stands for the stored energy inside of your muscles. So when you go on the slow walk, it really it's the type of energy that your body requires to be able to burn your stored fat really easily. So going on a slow, brisk walk. If you want to go on a treadmill, you can incline it a little bit, but just go walk on an empty stomach, and your body's going to use pure fat for energy. Okay, nothing intense. Just walk. If you're on a treadmill, incline a little bit. If not, just walk kind of fast. And it doesn't matter what you do. If you only burn 100 calories a day, it's going to be 100 calories of pure fat. Then when you come home, you have your breakfast, like we talked about in this module, and you literally burn more fat than like my friend who would have 120 grams of pure sugar and then go on a super intense workout or hike that's just using all the sugar that he ate as fuel instead of the burn fat, which is what we want to do. We want to use fat for fuel, and we want to feed the muscle. We're gonna shred all the fat. We want to feed the muscle, so you're literally a high performance machine where you're super muscular, but you don't have any fat around it. So that like Jason here, you got to be strong and light at the same time, and really have great cardio.
And I would like to touch upon something I said earlier. I said Alex was saying that his friend has that 5 pounds. I have like the hard part, and that's what everyone thinks it is that's the hard part to get off. But with little things like this, what Alex is telling you, you walk on an empty stomach when you wake up, you'd be amazed how quickly it's going off. That's going to come off, and then you pair this with some of the other techniques that we just taught you, and in no time this is gone. And one little thing I'd like to touch on, a little tip for accomplishing this is, sometimes you're gonna wake up in the morning and you're not gonna feel like taking a walk. You're just tired. Maybe you work as hard the day before. And one of the things I do a lot of things. I fight, teaching this, and I also run a boot camp program. And I always tell my clients, I'm like, listen, all I need you to do is show up. If you show up, you're gonna do the exercises. And it's sort of the same thing with the walk. If you don't feel like taking a walk, your only goal should be just to get out the door and walk 100 meters. And I can guarantee after you walk those 100 meters, you're gonna be motivated, and you're gonna walk some more. So the goal of this is to do it, and like Alex says and always says, that you want to implement as fast as possible. So if you're watching this in the afternoon, guess what you're doing tomorrow morning?
Hey, what's going on? If you're enjoying the video so far, do me a huge favor and click on the like button below. You'll get your good deed for the day out of the way. It helps me out a lot. Also, go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment. Something as simple as good video or I enjoyed the video. It really helps me out with YouTube. Alright, here's the rest of the video.
Exactly.
You're walking.
And another little tip, even though McDonald's is something we want to stay away from, something that has allowed it to be very successful is the fantastic systems that they have in terms of producing really shitty food consistently all throughout the world, right? So they have 16-year-olds or whatever in there that might be high on drugs or whatever. It doesn't matter who works there. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying everybody who works there is high on drugs. I'm saying that it doesn't matter.
They're not doing they're not training for years to do the job.
Exactly. It's anybody can go in there and produce the same result, and the reason why is because they have a system that allows them to produce a specific result consistently. So what I want you to do for this morning walk is really take the if you ever don't go to McDonald's, but unless you want to observe this, if you ever go there during
your craving crusher,
exactly during rush hour when they're super busy, you'll see that it runs like a machine. Like nobody is bumping into each other. The cups for the drinks are right next to the machine. They don't even have to hold it down the whole way. There's a button, so you can tell I've been there a couple times in the past, and
YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah. And everything, you know, like the burgers are sliding from the kitchen out, so they don't even have to go around. There's like a little slide for the burgers, and everything's like a well-oiled machine to produce, you know, this food quickly. So how do you apply this? You know, the good side of McDonald's to your life is, you know, everything in my life in terms of when I go for this walk is right next to my bed. So I literally, everything is next to me. When I wake up in my bed, you know, my iPod is there, fully charged, with my headphones, you know, with my gear ready to go. My socks are right there, my shoes are right there. So I literally wake up and it takes me 2 seconds to have everything I need. It's not like, oh, I'm looking for socks, or, oh, I don't have this ready, this is dirty, and you know, by that point, it's, you know, I could have gotten sidetracked with some email, or someone could have called me, or whatever. So I literally get up, everything is there right next to my bed, ready to go. So this is an assignment for you for today. Literally, everything you need to go for a walk, put it right next to your bed. Be like a McDonald's for success. You know, create that system where it's effortless. It's like everything, the burger sliding out, the cup is right next to the machine. If you go to like a mom and pop shop during lunch, you know, when they're super busy during rush hour, everybody's bumping into each other. Like there's, you know, chaos. They're running out of this. The fries are ready when the burger's not. It's just it's complete chaos, right? So you don't want to do that. You don't want to be like a chicken running around trying to get at the house and you have to sleep and you can't find your running shoes. So streamline everything. So you get out of bed, shoes are right there, socks are right there, iPod's right there, your headphones are right there. Your keys are right there, and you literally just go, you just get everything, and you're at the door instantly. Before you can even think about it, before you can even try to get out of it or say, oh, I have a busy day today, or I have whatever today, you're already at the door, you're already walking, it's too late, right? So you get all the stuff at the door, and 10 to 20 minutes, have fun with it. Listen to music, do whatever it is you want to do, make some calls, you know, listen to an audiobook, whatever it is that you like to do, but be at the door before you can even think about it. Just like how you wake up and brush your teeth automatically, get up, you know, wake up. After about 30 days, it'll be automatic. You're literally at the door before you can even think about it.
And I'd like to stress the point Alex already made, but just to make sure you understand that when you get up, it's on an empty stomach. Bananas are healthy, apples are healthy, but for this exercise, you're going to do it on complete empty. Am I correct, Alex?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, you don't want anything in your stomach. Like Alex already said, if you put that banana in your stomach, your body's going to start running off the carbs from the banana. Yeah. And after your body's out of carbs, your body goes to the next source of energy, which is your stored fat. Like Alex said, you're going to be burning 100% fat with this walking exercise. So exactly. Just like I said, we got to implement. Put the clothes, your iPhone, your iPad, whatever you're gonna walk with, and get to work.
Exactly, and it's crazy to think that this will actually burn more fat than, I don't know if you go to the gym, LA Fitness or 20, whatever gyms in your area, and you see those people doing like just sweating bullets on the machines, and they're going and they're called cardio bunnies, where they're just like they look like they're dripping sweat. And there was a period where I don't actually go to like a gym anymore. But when I used to go, and I would see the same people just sweating, week after week, month after month, and they were just dripping sweat. And
working crazy hard.
And they would never make any progress. They would always stay the same. And, I know I did this. I would eat, before I would go on the machine. So my body was, going crazy, but my body was just using the food I just ate before that for energy. So it's kind of a lot of the things we're going to teach you in this program are counterintuitive. They're the opposite of what you've been conditioned to believe. So you're conditioned to believe that the harder you work out, the more fat you're going to burn. That's not true, right? Because of what we just said. Your body's going to use whatever you ate previously for energy. So this thing is counterintuitive. I know it's crazy, but just trust it and do it for the next 30 days and beyond. Go ahead, streamline your system, set up your McDonald's for getting out of the house. So you're at the house already walking before you can even think. And do a light walk, 20, if you want to go crazy, 45 minutes, burn pure fat, come in, have your breakfast, and you started the day for success.
And consistency is the key. And you after this module, stay tuned. You're going to get module 2 and 3 and 4, and we're going to be showing other different workouts. Always really high quality workouts that are going to give you as little work for as big a result as possible. And we're going to show you workouts, for example, how to work out in a chair, how to do workouts in home, how to make your own gear, how to do everything. So there's no excuse, and we can do it as quickly as possible, very short, very highly effective workouts.
Exactly. And again, counterintuitive. You think, what is working in a chair going to do? If you're doing everything, when you're doing everything right, like we're showing you here, it has a significant impact, because when you're losing fat and you're getting muscle, you start seeing the difference in the mirror very, very quickly when all this is working synergistically together. And if you get off track, you get back on, and you're doing everything in the program synergistically together, all these little things have a huge difference. So for module 1, you've gotten the 3 meal 3 snack concept, you got the inner game, the psychology of the automatic 6-pack. We got a couple of systems. You got the 6-pack piece of paper, you got the craving crusher, you got tips on exactly what to eat. You got the fastest way to melt fat possible, avoiding common mistakes that people make when trying to burn fat.
We're pretending like we got a noose around our neck, and you're holding it, and you're saying if you don't get results, you're gonna choke us, and we're gonna die. So that's what we're doing. We're giving you all these high quality things on the first module, and second module, third module, we're gonna be improving and giving you more and more high quality materials to cut that weight off, and automatic 6-pack, make it so you don't even think, you just get results. You set it and you forget it.
Exactly. And then with everything else, speed of implementation. Right now, after the video's done, go get your shoes, everything next to your bed, your iPod, or whatever it is you use for listening to music, get it fully charged, and go ahead, wake up, run through your process, put all your clothes on for your workout, brush your teeth, be out your door before you can even think about it, come back, have your breakfast. All right? That's it for this concept. Again, high leverage, very easy to implement, but go ahead and do it. That's it for this video. We'll see you in the next one.
Hey, real quick, one more thing before you go. I want to make sure you know that there is no correlation between how hard you work and how much fat you melt or how much muscle you build. All right? There's enough science, enough data out there that there's absolutely no correlation between hard work and results. All right? There's a difference between movement and achievement. All right? If you want to learn my best tips, what I call the 5% hacks that allow you to get maximum results, maximum fat loss, maximum lean muscle gain, I want you to go to the link that's on the bottom of this page, or you can click on the link in the description.